Good morning. It's live with Mercy and Rita. Hashtag Mercy.
Hashtag Rita.
Hashtag Pam.
We're here in the Kahului branch with our senior escrow officer, Miss Pam Teal, who's going to give us the escrow tip of the week. But before we start, we are about 30 days into the new TRID process. New process, new forms, new timing. So we thought we'd ask Pam Teal, who's been in the business for over 35 years, and that's a lot of transactions, a lot of different circumstances, and a lot of different changes in the industry. How's it going?
Well, as of today, I can say we're doing okay.
She's still alive.
Yeah, barely. No. What's going on at this point, though, is I figured today my first file all the way through with the lender. We have to follow their lead, their guide, and if we get all that information in there, we actually do balance to the penny, and the customer is going to get that figure before they even sign loan docs. So I really do think this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful way to work things out. Just please bear with us because all of us escrow officers and the lenders are learning as we go. I was on the phone today for about 2.5 hours with my lender, and her and I finally had it all worked out. So it's going to be definitely a win-win situation as long as everybody's working together.
Besides the 2 points of, we really encourage you to write 60 days on a contract, and we encourage you to really talk to your lender and your escrow officer throughout the process. What can you suggest to them? Any kind of suggestions or encouragement?
Yeah, a couple things. Sorry, Rita. What came up in the last couple of days, for instance, is they have to have the exact figures on the survey. They have to have the exact figures on the termite. They have to have the seller's forwarding address, which is something that I wasn't aware of at all. So that part in itself is going to make sure that our buyers and sellers are returning their papers, that the surveys and the termites and anything that's going to cost money has got to be in that disclosure before it goes to the buyer, even if it's a seller's disclosure. It's got to be in there because they're going to match it to the penny.
Okay, thank you, Pam. And now she's going to give you the escrow tip of the week.
Well, it's come up in the last few days. We've been talking about condominiums and parking stalls. So one of the things as I did, I reached out to our title department and I asked Tony Ching, which is our senior title officer, to sort of give us some guidelines of what's going on. And he said what he would like to recommend to you as real estate agents is this. Please do a physical inspection to identify the location of the parking stall and to confirm the parking lot number or the ground or like the wall plate. So like wherever it shows what the parking stall is. Confirm with the association, the manager, or the authorized persons that the apartment unit has the right to use that parking stall. And the reason being we want to bring this up is that if the association decides that they want to redo their declaration, they can move the parking stall numbers, I can say that, and therefore then we've got a trouble with that, with being disclosed to the buyer incorrectly. And the last thing he told me about is take pictures or do a sketch of the location of the parking stall. Since some of the associations are going to change the way they look, they're going to change the numbers, so that gives everybody an idea of what they're looking for. And then you can talk to your association management company and say, okay, where is my buyer going to park? Or where are they supposed to park in the future? So it's something that we need to look at in the future.
And so are you encouraging them to take that on at the time of listing?
Yep. I think it's a really good idea. Okay. And then you're giving information. Just talk to the association, though, too, because we don't know what's going on out there with stuff that's not in the legal description. We want to make sure you do.
Thanks, Pam.
You're welcome.
And I just have some marketing tips to share with you. So based on the research, each month 329 million people read blogs. So blogging increases the web traffic by 55%. So if you need information or ideas to put on your blog, check out our Fidelity Maui website. We have all the articles, all the industry news, as well as our informational flyers. And also just the use of video content for marketing increased 73%. So that attracts 3 times as many inbound links as plain text posts. And third tip, excuse me, I have to read my notes here. 75% of smartphone owners watch their videos on their phones, and 26% at least once per day. Mobile is the channel of choice for keeping relationships for existing customers alive because it cuts through clutters of the emails that they get. So just a few tips, and make sure that you check out our emails on our marketing tips because you'll find all these articles on there. And hope you guys had a great Halloween this past weekend. Hashtag Fidelity Maui.
Hashtag Fidelity Maui.
Hashtag Fidelity Maui.
See ya.